What it do, my YouTube family? It's your boy MachineZo MachZody MachineZo, and we is coming back with another motherfucking react. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we just mukbang the Subway. So now, you know what I'm saying, while we enjoy this good video, I'm gonna have the Subway cookies with me. They ain't had a chocolate chip or the sugar cookie motherfuckers like I wanted. So we had to settle for oatmeal raisin, and they still bussin'. Oh my god. But enough about that. Today we is reacting to my boy Notorious. We gonna talk about the rapper who killed not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, not seven, not eight, not 9, not 10, but 11 motherfucking people. And if you didn't know, this is the Bloodhound Lil Jeff, bruh. Motherfucking menace. The King Von reincarnated. King Von twin. Motherfucking the Chirac demon. Chirac motherfucking terroristic. Goddamn whoever, whatever you want to be, nickname whatever you want to call him. We gonna react to it right now. Get to know this young fella, his story, because his story has ended. Unfortunately, he passed away while doing a drill, if I must mention. But yes, we're gonna talk a lot about this young man and learn a lot about his story and his gang members and his members of his team and why he is one of the most hated and liked at the same time. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are introducing to you Bloodhound Little Jeff, and this is Louis Asta. I don't know how to say his name. Subscribe to him. I'm gonna drop, you know what I'm saying, his name and goddamn all the info, comment, videos, all that shit in the goddamn comments. I am the Chill Life of Zoe. Sorry for the long intro. You know, I'm off that coffee. It's late, but we about to get into the video like right now. Let's do this.
Reputation has always mattered in hip-hop. If you say something, there's a sense that you need to be able to say it verifiably. But it seems like this is only unique to rappers. After all, it's not like anyone asked Freddie Mercury of Queen, Tom Jones, or Johnny Cash if they really killed people when they claimed they caught bodies on songs. Yet in the
Right, because who fucking cares, bro? It's art. These niggas be so ready to prove they self. Boy got a BH on his neck. Blowing. You know what? We ain't even gonna do that. RP to
world of drill music, the more dirt you do, the more lucrative your rap career becomes. However, there's two sides to becoming infamous. Because while it may bring you success in the short term, the notoriety...
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like he was flashing that same bankroll, but you know, whatever.
Being a famous shooter makes you an even bigger target in the streets, and might mean that you aren't around to savor the work
Mr. Q50
you put in to make your life better. And for this Chi-Town gangster, he was too far gone to ever be redeemed. It's your boy Luesta, and this is the horrifying story of Bloodhound Lil Jeff, the drill rapper who took out 11 people before passing on in just as violent a fashion himself. Raised by a single mother in Chi-Town, Jeffrey Harris never had it easy. In fact, he was almost capped inadvertently at the...
My boy goddamn gung-ho and double wielding 2 ARPs. Or 2 P's in the back. He got P's in the back. He's smiling happy. This is literally bringing joy to his life.
14, when his house was shot up due to his older brother's own gang ties. Meanwhile,
older brother raising a little brother. Sounds like a recipe for disaster.
His father, who wasn't around,
definitely recipe for disaster. Boy Dreads is nasty.
He had ties to 068 C Block. Hailing from 79th Street and Maryland Avenue on the east side, this is Black Disciples territory. And eventually, Jeff threw caution to the wind when his dreams of basketball were over.
I was 16. I was trying to play.
Q50, look at your calf muscles, bruh. Them jeans is about to bust at the seam. This nigga playing with his hair, twiddling his hair and shit. Other nigga pants about to bust at the thigh.
Bruh.
And these niggas is the real killers of the generation, bro. Like, what is really going on?
basketball, but that's around time I ain't make the varsity team. So at 16 was when I was realizing this shit real. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Cause you know, after that point, it's like once you don't make that team, it's over.
Left with no direction, he soon found himself in the waiting arms of gang life. Founded in 2015 as an offshoot of gangs known as Braindead and Drill City 079, Lil Jeff swore allegiance to the Bloodhound crew when he hopped off the porch at the age of 18. Pitted against enemies.
Hey, it's kind of late when it comes to gang life, but you know, maybe there's a reason for why he got out there so late.
AKN, Trap City, 800, and the A-Tray Mob, among others, Jeff put the same level of dedication he once gave to his hoop dreams to terrorizing his ops. From his earliest days as an affiliate, he
gotta have a Draco equipped with you. Like, you ain't out in the streets thugging with no Draco? What are we doing?
Flagrantly waved guns.
No Draco, no tight pants. Like, bro, you not gangster if you ain't got the tight ass Amiri's on with the Draco, with the extendo pistol out the hoodie, and the same bankroll. Gotta keep the same bankroll on you.
About robberies and insisted he wasn't scared of any.
Why was my nigga on the side of the highway? What the fuck?
I'm gonna show y'all who just got his ass fucked. That nigga in the phone mad. It wasn't him, but it was another.
Oh, he popping it. This is like seeing a nigga had something to prove, man.
Look, first he had on. It's him right here. Ooh, he ain't have none of this shit.
Oh man. They been goddamn, what they call that? They was scoping him. He been wanting that jury, goddamn, ever since he posted that picture.
What a burst was that? Man, we exposing this nigga, cuz. His ass was show that dick. We got an AP already, Spoon. I'm having a way in Chicago, Illinois. Now we got another road.
Niggas went on Instagram Live and showed off the nigga they robbed. They think this shit gangster, bro. This shit is stupid, bro. This is actually more gangster what people don't know. I think you just a little innocent boy.
Get them people they shit back. Like
them that they should never been trying to kick it down the line of green.
What this nigga just say? This sound like some high school shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. He said that nigga try to buy a line of green. If y'all don't know, green is like drink without the goddamn promethazine. It hit, but it just like got a nasty taste. Might mess up your stomach. You know what I'm saying? You gotta mix it with some kind of pill or some shit for it to really kick like some drink. It'll put you to sleep, but it just don't hit like the real drink. Either way, it's cheap drink. Sold the nigga a line of some green and robbed the nigga for everything. Ain't even selling the green, just robbed the nigga. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
That's it, $10. It cost them his whole.
Nigga was selling lines of green for the 10 a line. Knew it was a setup from the get-go. Now he icy washed out and probably moistenited. Shit. Doesn't matter to him. It was freezenited, free as a bee, free as a bird flying in the goddamn U.S. American sky.
Everything he worked hard for, the cost lost out.
However, in a world where some individuals
said everything he worked hard for, he lost it all over $10. Wow, wow, wow.
do this without having any genuine commitment to the cause, this certainly wasn't the case with Lil Jeff. In fact, he didn't even seem to care if he got imprisoned, considering he literally attempted a
double wielding the Drake with the extendo. Might be Drake, might be RRP, ARP. Don't know.
On IG Live.
Oh, this little nigga, wow. Where is this nigga older brother, bruh? That's what it happened. The older brother jumped in the streets and did not show this nigga no type of etiquette. Nigga is just out here wilding.
Despite his young age and lack of experience,
he talking about that bitch was just tweaking. You were just tweaking, bro. Look at your chest, bro. Not one chest muscle in your body, bro. You get hit with one bullet, it's done for. Bro ain't got no definition. He just got all neck tat. That's his workout. His workout. workout was get the tattoo shop like Grand Theft Auto. These niggas really think like Grand Theft Auto.
Quickly became a key player in the gang. The turning point came when his close confidant Z-Money was taken out in what was believed to be a backdooring hit. This killing shattered a decade.
R.I.P. to Broski, they killed my Z-Money. Don't know him, but shit, bro. It always sucks to hear somebody get backdoored by their own ones, type shit.
Truce between Bloodhound and Trap City, igniting an all-out war. For Jeff, this was a pivotal moment, the point where he officially declared open season on his enemies.
I'm taking the killing school. Class start next week. You gotta at least have 2 bodies though. Before I ain't coming with.
Whoa! You taking niggas to where?
Hey yo,
killing school, bro. Calm down, bro. Like that's what's wrong with niggas, bro. Killing is still the ultimate sin. On the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not kill, bro, is promoting the shit, bro. What are we doing? Like, for real, bro. Like, chill out, bro. Nigga talking about killing class, bro. Like, bro. There's kids looking up to you, bro.
You ain't got shit. I can't work with no beginners, folks.
Straight out the
You gotta at least have a 2. I'm gonna give y'all.
Then this is the crash out behavior niggas is promoting. You gotta at least have 2 bodies. Niggas already hard enough to get away with 1. Like, damn, I gotta do the double kill?
Minimum or 2. I'm gonna start at 2 minimum, cause y'all know where I'm gonna start at 2 minimum. Now I'm just doing it for a tradition. I'm gonna start at 2 minimum, man. 2, you gotta have a minimum of 2. No, anything, you gotta have 2. You gotta have a minimum of 2 of them.
Fuck, nigga, how many times are you gonna say 2? We get it. You gotta kill 2 people. You gotta murder 1 plus 1. Fuck, nigga, how many times? We get it. Your slow ass seems to not get it.
To come to school, you just gonna sit your dumb ass in this seat, and whatever I say, do it. If you do anything scary, bitch, I'm
Crazy thing is, people would really attend this shit.
Within a matter of months, Jeff would allegedly rack up 10 bodies, even commemorating this grim milestone with a tattoo. Some of their
Whoa.
identities really rack up 10 bodies.
They scary, bitch, I'm smoking.
Within a matter of months, Jeff would
Okay, I thought he said 1 month. Months, though, is crazy.
Rack up 10 bodies, even commemorating this grim...
This nigga different. Nigga ain't get the teardrops on his face. Nigga got the teardrops on his neck. Nigga said I got so many bodies, I gotta put them on my neck. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Boy got 11 teardrops. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 11 skulls. Well, fuck with my brother, man. Oh man, nigga was proud to get this tat. Shit, nasty work, bruh. Got the teardrop on the eye with the emoji. Crazy thing is, he spent time editing this photo and putting all this bullshit on here.
Milestone with a tattoo. Some of their identities are still debated, with names like Lil Gutta from Hit Squad, Clay and Crew from A-Tray, and a 33-year-old known as Black from the Evans Mob, frequently mentioned by so-called Chiracologists. However, there are some that Jeff did his utmost to prove that he did, while stopping short of handing himself to the cops. First off, there was the murder of Trap City's Leal. In June of 2023, Leal got into a lift on the 1300 block of West Taylor in Little Italy when Bloodhound pulled up and unleashed gunfire.
I think that video was goddamn released goddamn footage where he got shot in the Uber. Or maybe it was some New York shit. I don't know. They said Lyft. I don't even know.
Seeing him dead on arrival at the hospital.
Dang.
In the aftermath, the driver Robert Smith opened up about the horrendous attack.
Smith says he hit the gas when someone standing outside of the car.
Nigga, yeah, they definitely had this footage. This footage is out somewhere if you want to go find it, which I don't know if you into that. I'm not. Imagine you being a motherfucking Lyft driver, you chilling, your passenger hot, and just get lit up, shoot your car up. Like, after that, you might just have to quit, bro. It might be time to goddamn get you a real 9 to 5 or find you a different hustle. Start DoorDash and Uber Eats and just taking people's shit might not just be for you.
shooting, he rushed going to the hospital where he was pronounced dead.
I was running stop signs and intersections to get away. So at one intersection, I had to stop because there was a car coming through, and then I turned to him and said, "Hey, I'm going to take you to the hospital." And he said, "Okay." Then the next time I stopped, I had to stop at a light because there was two cars coming through the intersection, so I couldn't run it immediately. And I looked back then, and he wasn't moving anymore.
Although no arrests were officially made, Lil Jeff hopped online immediately to claim responsibility.
Shit, crazy. Hopped online to on yourself. What is wrong with y'all?
Go ask the ops that Michael Drake put shit in park. Go ask my ops that Michael Drake, his ass ain't making fuck. Go ask.
Boy, talking about Micro Drake. When your ass could grab a microphone and ain't got to do none of this bullshit, bruh. If you ain't had a Micro Drake, bro, you probably goddamn be alive today if you picked up the microphone, bro. What the fuck?
My ops that Michael Drake, his ass ain't get out that car. You know that? I was right there, you know that?
And from there, he continued to antagonize his foes by reenacting the scene for his own amusement.
I ain't even gonna lie, almost getting killed by him and damn near kind of embarrassing. Bro got skinny jeans on, skinny legs, probably only weigh about like 110.
Go, bitch, we set shit up when I rent up.
Damn near like a dyke, like a female, bro, almost.
While this brutal crime cemented his reputation, his most infamous act came on January 26th, 2024. The double murder of two high school students who go by the name of
That's why he said you gotta catch two. Bro got a G-Lock shirt, so I know he ain't. He probably wasn't, you know what I'm saying, that most innocent. He was heading down that life. Mr. LV printed shirt. I'm sure that's rep, but you know, get it how you live.
Bill Monty Williams and Robert Lil Rob Boston, which were both members of rival gang BKN. Reportedly, the tensions were prompted by an attempted robbery that he escaped.
Have someone ever tried to take like some of your belongings from you?
Now listen, I ain't gonna lie. A nigga did run off on me before. I will tell you that. Niggas did what?
Why Q50 sitting like that, bro? Shit crazy. These niggas sitting wide open. They goddamn trying to let their nuts breathe from these tight ass jeans. He's sitting goddamn like them calves about to bust out them bitches.
It did.
What, he zeroed you on the move or something?
Yeah, basically.
That happens to the best of us, son. We know I've been finessed.
Yeah, his ass ran off and
They think this shit cool. This shit like Ed and Eddie, boy. Three Stooges, boy. Just three dumb and dumber.
I've been finessed, bro.
You're a little shit.
That's what comes with the streets.
Shit went about 90 hours. I'm talking about at all.
Believing BKN to be responsible, Lil Jeff swore to get his revenge. On that fateful day in 2024, Monty and Lil Rob were outside Innovations High School when masked assailants hopped out and let off shots. After they were both hit multiple times in the chest,
I ain't gonna lie, one on the right look like a baby, bro. Shit is sad.
Monty and Lil Rob died at 17 and 16 respectively. These killings shocked Chicago in terms of both the scale of the broad daylight assault and the age of the victims.
Under this CTA elevated platform near Wabash.
To be bold enough to just do shit like this, bro, it just shows a lot about the justice system out there. Shit crazy.
Washington in the Loop, where police say two teen boys, a 16 and 17-year-old, both students at Innovations High School, were shot and killed, fear piercing through the busy midday.
We was supposed to get out of that from 12:50, and then they started shooting. They was like, can't nobody go in, can't nobody come out.
It happened shortly before 12:30 this afternoon. Police say 6
niggas shut the school down for the day, bro. That shit crazy.
Students were walking out of the school after classes were dismissed when a car and SUV, both dark in color, pulled up.
And a group of individuals exited said vehicles, fired multiple times, striking two of the teenage students of Innovations High School.
But for Jeff, it was just another thing for him to boast about.
I feel if I get mad enough, the shit will start happening. I went black for like a week, and poof.
Snap his fingers and like niggas like he a genie with this bitch. Damn, nigga, goddamn.
Gotta go after that one. Poof.
Poof, gotta go is crazy, bro. Like nigga just sending niggas going straight to the gulag, not giving one fuck about it.
I came back. Poof. Them niggas though.
Elsewhere, in his newly launched rap career,
Bro, swear this shit is cool, bro. He just was giving niggas content, bro. He was a straight up content creator. No cap, bro. He love freshen that bankroll, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro. Show that bankroll off.
Lil Jeff made reference to turning Za into Za, referring to another moniker for Monty.
Bitches wanna eat dick 'cause they know I smoke pot. We really spank shit, turns out into Za. Damn.
Suddenly, Jeff became a rising name in Chicago, and as he transitioned into music, his notoriety only fueled his buzz. But with his growing legend came an ever-expanding list of enemies. While he's often recognized as a rapper, it's important to note that Lil Jeff's music career was incredibly short-lived. His earliest tracks like Can't Beat Us only surfaced about 2 years ago. But with his name now carrying weight both in the streets of Chicago and on Reddit as an active shooter, his Stepping in Blood mixtape soon got immensely popular. Soon enough,
That's his debut and only mixtape that's ever, or album that's ever gonna drop, too.
he was getting calls for interviews.
I mean, he had the potential to be there. The shit wasn't the best. It was definitely like violent, rapping what he lived and what the self-snitching, basically. But, I mean, I guess it had the potential if that's the type of shit you like.
Where he became cryptic about the exact activities he was up to on the streets.
Cause they said Bloodhound Lil Jeff got 10 bodies. I said, okay, well he can't be in the rack then. This nigga must be, you feel me?
Yeah, he must be goddamn in a video game. Something, nigga. 10 bodies, nigga? Huh? 10 bodies where?
In the UK, you know what I'm saying? So we definitely want to get to know the Bloodhound Lil Jeff story today. Can you start by telling us where you from?
Chicago, I know it. East side of Chicago. East side of Chicago.
However, it's clear that he leaned into the image whenever he got the chance.
They different. Caution, the real red caution tape when somebody die on your neck.
Police department, search warrant! Police department, search warrant! FBI, open up!
Get them. What are they doing?
So, okay, so you got this reputation, man. You got this crazy reputation.
Bro, killing, bro. All them niggas got stolen watches, bro. What the fuck? Tight ass jeans.
Feel me? How do you move through Chicago? Do you feel like you probably got a target on your back?
Hell nah, these niggas scared me. I'm outside every day, they ass ducking. I never see people on live dropping my low, showing their ass where I'm at. We be outside every day. I be from up everywhere you could think of.
Soon, Lil Jeff's legend continued to expand, with speculation growing that he wasn't solely active in Chicago. In both his own music and that of his allies like Lil Scoom, there were lyrics hinting at him and Q50 operating as hitmen.
It's wild. And then the even more crazy thing about Jeff and Q50 is that, you know, allegedly they were doing hits for money.
FBI, open up!
Damn, bro. Internet just know everything about y'all dirty life, bro. This is supposed to be like behind the scenes, but y'all put it front street and made it y'all career.
In another city.
Backwards.
So there's a whole bunch of lyrics that they've got talking about I'm in Milwaukee taking hits for hits for paper, doing hits for change. And only since my documentaries came out, there's been a new theory on Reddit that there's basically was a triple homicide in Milwaukee that people are saying, yo, this is the one where Jeff and Q50, they were paid to kill one guy and they ended.
That boy love telling, bro, and love breaking and dissecting down goddamn the bullshit that don't need to be, but shit, he do it and get paid for it.
Killing 3 guys, and then there's a bunch of lyrics where Jeff and Q50 have these little bars where they're talking about my first hit was a 2 for 1, or I'm in Milwaukee doing hits for the change, my first hit wasn't a regular hit. It's actually crazy. These guys are taking it to a whole nother level, and you can tell that they idolize Von.
As wild as it sounds, this theory was backed by Jeff appearing in Milwaukee.
So you got Scoom, YBC, and Bloodhound, and these 3 motherfuckers all died a month apart. 2024 summer was crazy for them. 1 win in June, 1 win in July, the next in August, and all 3 of them squad wiped, just like that, bruh. Them boy goddamn lost a Fortnite match in a screech, nigga. You would have thought nigga was goddamn playing Fortnite.
Music videos, along with artists like K-Rax paying tribute to him on Instagram.
Nigga sipping more dope. Whole bunch of dope fiends. Where the money getting at, nigga? You pulling up dope like this shit cool.
Bruh.
Like, damn.
Free bass for life.
Although he believed the city was beyond saving,
High shooters, high crash outs, high dummies. Niggas who fucking high as hell ain't got no coherency incoherent as fuck, nigga. Goddamn, making terrible decisions because their brain is altered off the drugs.
Lil Jeff insisted that no matter how much success he gained as a rapper, Chicago was the only place for him as long as he had unfinished business.
How can we make Chicago a better place?
You can't. This shit. Yeah, that's how. If you what you could do for that.
The way that Q50 is sitting is straight bothering me, bro. Like knees touching. He damn near sitting like a female. He got a fucking mustache of like a badass kid. Like you could just tell he bad. Like he just like fucking chew on fucking wood or something.
800 and the A-Train mob among others.
On camera.
So I still got a.
Okay, we wasn't there.
It's the. I don't know.
It's like, man, just look. Is my future looking bright or not?
But I'm just saying, if you graduate from a
hell no, your shit ain't looking bright.
School.
He trying to say my shit ain't looking bright.
Why he upset? Cause like what? Cause you said your future ain't looking bright, nigga. It ain't, nigga. You out here killing niggas, saying you got 10 bodies.
Bruh.
Where you think you going?
Now you a rapper, so your future looks very bright. But if a young man go to a killer school, you know.
I'm a rapper and have a bright future. See, there you go. Bank up money and be well. Exactly, you can do a lot. Listen, that shit come with more. Listen, there's a lot of shit behind the scenes that I can't tell you, and that's why I'm trying.
That nigga talk like goddamn. I don't know what he talk like. He like the thing from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like, where's the slab? If you remember that episode, it was like this old fucking whatever skeleton. That's what he look like. Look it up. Where's the slab? Courage this Cowardly Dog. The little Jeff.
Skip questions, cause I can't trying to come on. I'm trying to skip the question. Right, the fuck on from this shit.
Besides, Lil Jeff had a pretty cynical outlook for someone who was barely even old enough to drink. For one thing, he was scarily at peace with the prospect of his demise. But the alleged mass murderer claimed that if he did go down, there'd be vengeance.
They say I'm dead, tell them to get back. Oh no, they still finna go spin for me though. They still finna spin for me.
That's what he think, nigga. Boy, your ass got shot so many times and they left the scene.
Bruh.
Ain't right, yeah, or not. But say he still finna go spin for me. Whoever did that to me, we spinning on y'all left.
Throwing away souls like dirty napkins is crazy. Talking in pre-death is wild. At least he was prepared to go. Clearly, Bloodhound Lil Jeff wasn't scared of going down in a blaze of infamy.
This skinny jean wearing assassin, bro. Can't make it up.
In fact, it appeared that he felt there was no way around it once you entered that life. In this sense, Jeff shared the same mindset as one of his rap idols, King Von.
Somebody kill somebody, everybody got family, somebody relate to him or somebody cool with him, you kill him. Now everybody that he was close with is trying to kill you. It's a never ending, or they gonna kill, let's kill somebody close to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
How y'all stop that?
It don't stop. It's to everybody, all the people that playing the game. It's gone, you know what I'm saying? It's the last man standing. It's either you gonna be in jail, you gonna die.
You know what this nigga just explained to y'all? This nigga just explained to y'all a game of Warzone. A solo match of Warzone. You just drop out the sky and goddamn survive. Grab your loot, grab your gun, get your cash, and survive. Niggas out here playing Warzone in the street, Fortnite and shit.
Well, you getting lucky around this bitch.
Primed to keep pushing as long as he could, Lil Jeff would never back down nor retreat. So when things went left, those in the know saw it as a foregone conclusion. Inevitably though, if you knew Jeffrey, yes, inevitably. And sure enough, in the same year that he was catapulted to fame, Lil Jeff would be taken out of the picture. Considering how much dirt he did in the streets towards his Lil Jeff was already firmly on their most wanted list. But the situation escalated when he was caught in Trap City.
That's Mr. Q50 right there, orange suit. Matter of fact, this is broad daylight and we're doing drills in bright color clothes.
Police department, search warrant! Police department, search warrant! FBI, open up!
Like, what are we doing?
During an attempted drill. After chasing his enemies into their own territory, Jeff stormed into a house, aiming to out an op, only to catch a bullet to the chest.
Told you. One of them right there, bro. Do it. Bro ain't have not one chest muscle in his body. Nigga need to hit the diamond push-ups a lot.
And although he was rushed to the hospital, it was a little too late, as he was pronounced dead on arrival. The crime scene noted that
yeah, officer got the yam. Talking about a little too late, bruh. Got overkill, bruh.
Victim, John Doe, was near a sidewalk when he was struck in the chest by gunfire.
Damn.
The victim was transported to the hospital where he was pronounced dead.
Damn.
There are no suspects in custody. A large number
Damn.
of shell casings were located at the crime scene.
Look at that shit, boy. I see shell case marker 32. I see a 40 up there. Nigga drop about 50, 60 shells on your ass.
Though Jeff was gunned down at just 21 years old, and for his enemies, his death was a cause for celebration.
What's crazy is Ops and all these people do this dumb shit. Like, it just can't happen to them, bro. Shit be wicked, bro. Like, just be quiet, bro. Like, that's more gangster. All this getting on the internet, live shit. Fuck Lil Jeff. Shit weak. Shit lame. But yet, y'all got 2,000 people. Some of them probably police officers. And y'all think this shit is just the best thing in the world.
Hey, man.
They
say they chopped that brain. Hey, twig. Hey, over.
That nigga put them bitches, he put one of them in a ponytail. You know he trying to kill something, boy. Nigga hair ain't long.
What you want? Can't eat this shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, yo. I gave you that.
Look like he was mad Lil Jeff hair was longer than his.
Oh, no, I gave you that. I gave you that. I gave you that. I bet. Pop that right now.
But to so many others like FBG Young, it was a case of a young man striving to be something to...
That boy loves some skin-tight jeans, boy. You know what he wanted for Christmas. Get that boy some jeggings and a motherfucking watch. But don't give him the watch. Make sure you're wearing it on your wrist and he could take it from you. That's all he want for Christmas.
Bruh. Extent that it killed him.
I feel like they die out faster because they just jumping into something they don't know the steps of it. They just like, okay, jumping in and go off to diss songs and still gotta catch the...
Right, bro. Like, where the OGs? Where the guidance? Y'all let these dumb niggas crash out like this?
So it still gotta ride and catch the Uber and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So they don't really know, like, a lot of things can affect you with going that route, especially when you ain't got everything taken care of already. You still a kid. When you first starting off anyway, you still living with your mama. You probably ain't got no money. You gotta take these buses. You fucking with these hoes that fucking with these other people. So it's all stuff could play out. But they not knowing this at the time though.
According to Chirac expert...
So where was you to explain it to him, Mr. Brother Knowledge? You on Vlad getting all the good interview money talking about this, but I ain't tell them this. Now that motherfucking damn near squad wiped.
The death of Lil Jeff
Match
was linked
over.
to the attempted setup of a man
Bruh, bird chested like a bitch.
named Trap City Rob.
You can see on the video somebody outside, like, talking to their girlfriend or...
This boy avatar character, boy. He always wearing a shirt, bruh. He making sure when he telling and talking and telling you about all the fuckery that's going on in Chicago, you will not know what his mouth look like. Even though they probably do know what he look like, bro. On the internet, bro, he ain't giving it up, bro. This boy is a real goddamn character.
You know, talking to a person who they just interacted with, and you see him run down and chase the guy in the house, and then you see him flying back off the porch, and then you hear do 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 do, and the paperwork can say he was hit 19 times in the chest area.
He was shot 19.
Bro can't even take one bullet to the chest. Took 19 to the chest. Ouch.
Times, and that's how I think they grabbed Rob for the murder, because it's overkill. It ain't self-defense 19 times. Clearly see on camera that 4 dudes is waiting outside basically to ambush them. Like, I don't think he should be in jail, but in Chicago, they lock up the wrong people. They let out the wrong people.
So damn, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. 19 times is a bit crazy. I can't say that I don't think he should be in jail, bro. I don't know, bro, but he got a good self-defense case. He was on his property. The nigga chased him down with a gun. But to shoot him 19 times, I mean, at some point you do gotta stop and shoot at his homies. But, you know, whatever. You waste all your bullets on the one dead person, I guess.
And it's just crazy, man. But Rob, he's still up in there. He's still up in there. He got charged with the murder of Lil Jeff.
Rob was recently picked up for the murder after a witness allegedly placed him at the scene.
Bruh. Damn, bruh. That's another thing with crime, bruh. People are so comfortable with telling now. It's just out of hand. Like, bruh, they're so scared of police, and police have them in a good fear chokehold that they will tell on their grandma, mama, daughter, father, sister. They telling it all. Whatever they seen that is illegal, they are telling it.
You know, we should keep them on deck.
So why are you in the streets, man? If you telling on yourself and they telling, everybody's telling. Everybody want to talk about something. Everybody want content to be created. And you in the streets. It just ain't making sense, bro. This is not a time to be in the streets.
Bizarre twist, cops had to use 2 sets of cuffs.
This is a time to be focusing on yourself and like self-care. Get a fucking haircut. Boy, look at that hairline. Instead, you thugging. You ain't even got the right hairline to be, I mean, you kind of do. But, nigga, goddamn, they probably can't get a job because your hairline fucked.
Robs due to his sheer size. But with a lack of solid evidence, he was ultimately released. Rather than boasting about it, he seems more focused on moving forward.
Exactly what you're supposed to do, because you know, brother, you fucking with Crash Out.
Bruh.
Don't go on the internet talking about you did this, you smoking on that, bruh. Shit happened, shit went sideways, man. I feel bad for the family, bro. That's gangster right there.
Bruh.
That's gangster as hell, bruh. Man, I wish the family well-being, man. I wish it didn't go like that. Even if you feel the opposite, bruh. Niggas don't know how to be gangster no more.
He told me I don't want to talk.
You don't want to talk?
Yeah. I trot Rob. What you on, gang?
What you on, gang?
You know, shit, we coolin'.
Yeah.
We right here talking.
As for Lil Jeff's fans, they simply saw it as
cooling after catching a body and sitting down for it, bruh. Crazy work.
Bruh.
Hit your ass 19 times, bruh, and just sat down for a little bit, bruh.
Bruh.
That's just real self-defense. He probably could have hit him by 10, 8, 7, really 1 to be honest, but shit.
Bruh.
I get it.
case of squandering the potential he had. He jumped off the porch at 18, which means he had nothing to do after high school but hang with the wrong crowd.
Yeah, he ain't had no daddy. His brother probably was locked up, man. Where was his mom? It's his mom, you know, she can only do so much. So really, he just didn't have no fucking guidance. He really just needed an OG who was solid and put him on the money, like an OG who was just like a manager or something, like a Lil Bibby. Huh, nigga, you could rap about the crash out shit you done did, but no more crash out shit, bro. Keep it in the mic, bro, and you gonna make so much money. Leave all that dumb shit, move him out of Chicago, and just tell him leave all that dumb shit behind you, bro, and just get big. But he didn't have no guidance, no OGs. Shit, the OGs probably scared of him because shit, they don't want to wear their jewelry around that nigga. He might rob him.
Went hard in the streets to catch up or prove himself. Having a name as an alleged killer and definitely a robber while moving around like that is like having a death wish. But while most normal people saw him as someone who simply squandered his potential and fell victim to the streets, so-called Shyrockologists praised him as a legend.
Is the legions of kids on Reddit who are really
they
like
do feel like bro a legend for the wrong reason, but
reference a different person. So like a lot of people have seen this like really traumatic video of basically these two.
Yeah.
I love you. I'ma be with you real soon.
And by the way, when I say squad wipe, his partner Lil Scoom died too, which is crazy. Lil Scoom died, Lil Jeff died, and goddamn almost Q50 died today, but he didn't. He's still alive, but they aiming and they coming for him, so shit. That real squad wipe might be happening.
The rapper in his own right, Scoom had big plans for life beyond the Shy.
Where you want to be at age 33?
Somewhere in Europe in a big ass crib, but
he shouldn't even answer that question, bro. You know you thugging too hard to be thinking about 33, bro. The best answer for that question is I gotta take it one day at a time. You feel what I'm saying? But no. He thinking, I mean, good to think wife and kids, but you thugging too hard, bro, to even think about that, bro. You know you ain't having that, bro. You got on Hellstar. That's what you goddamn promoting. That's what you about. That's your brand. You put on something that is representing hell.
my wife and kids, so not worrying about shit. My first goal now is get away from him for period point blank. Like, I already don't be in this motherfucker. Like, what's the point of living here for? Shit, I want to have kids, gang. I ain't gonna lie, folks. I don't get no...
Bro. He seemed like the most stand-up one out of all of them, the most coherent, intellectual one out of all of them. He probably still slow, hopefully, but like the one that maybe didn't do the perks. He probably just did the weed. He's talking some shit, some real shit, bro. Like, you don't want to do this gang shit forever. Bruh. Bro, I want a real family. But when he was having this epiphany, he should have just gone ahead and moved.
A few years on my dead cousin grave.
What's crazy is the girl that he probably wanted a baby with is the one that set him up. Welcome to the city of Chicago, aka Chirac.
Niggas scared of death and fucking jail. My cousin grave, don't let no nigga tell you they not scared of that shit.
I mean, death is just gonna happen, bro, like the snap of a finger. So you really can't be scared of death. Now, jail is valid. I ain't gonna lie, niggas do not want to go to jail. They'll do anything in their right to not go to jail. I ain't gonna lie, niggas ain't gonna do anything in their right to not die. They might try to talk their way out of it, but shit, death is just gonna happen like that, bro. Can't control that. Jail, we can try to wiggle our way out this situation. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we try to work some move, some type of move so we don't have to go to jail. There is a little slither of hope. So you feel what I'm saying? Like, death, I don't really too much fear that, bro. Everybody die. Everybody gonna die. But jail, not everybody's supposed to go to jail, bro. So I kind of do fear that of going to that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Tragically, Scoom wouldn't get a chance to achieve any of that. Instead, it barely lasted a month before he was ambushed and murdered while simply trying to get a haircut. And with that, Chicago Drill was relieved of 2...
Niggas can't even get haircuts no more and trust bitches. But I mean, bro, look, you got hell on your shirt, bro. That's why I really never cared for the brand, because I'm like, everybody just trying to push this devil shit on me, bro. And I ain't really grow up like that, bro. I didn't grow up idolizing people and idolizing money and idolizing products and items and worshiping people. Like, I'm just not like that, bro. I care about God. I love God and have a relationship with God, not the world, the stuff that the world brings and that people desire from the world.
Of its biggest prospects for the future, leaving a glaring hole in the scene.
I feel like if they had some real guidance in their life, like motherfuckers who was really...
That's crazy. I just said that. I guess some nigga got some sense too. This nigga right here, butter.
Standing on them high. Motherfuckers be standing on me and how I stand on my artists. And I feel like Lil Jeff and Lil Scoom, them little niggas would be, they was something to work with. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, they the new generation.
But by the sounds of it, all that despair...
And he had a point, they were, but they was into the street shit more than... And the street shit was bringing them money, but they were just so in love with the street shit that they couldn't do nothing commercial or nothing that's real business.
Hasn't stopped 079 Bloodhound from staying active. According to Traplo Ross, their homie and fellow rapper Q...
This man got 3 watches, a bracelet, and a chain, bro. All that shit is stolen. As we see this picture, bro, I know you hot.
Picked up where Jeff left off. He also argues that if Jeff had survived, he would almost certainly be behind bars by now.
You know, Q50's still out here. He got arrested for a little period of time, but he got let back out, and he's just out here, you know, navigating the streets with supposedly with 8 bodies. I don't know how.
I ain't gonna lie, Lil Jeff wouldn't have got out.
Police department, search warrant! Police department, search warrant!
Not in jail. It's actually kind of baffling, this whole situation. I think if Jeff was here, he would definitely be in jail, facing really serious charges for a number of bodies.
Yeah,
he'd allegedly committed and claimed. Those guys made it really obvious for everyone, you know.
In a rare interview, Q50, who spent time behind bars for firearm possession, insisted that he's still pushing on for his brothers in every way.
Okay, how did Lil Jeff and Scoom impact your...
Sipping fucking drink. Probably sipping green at that.
Alright, so I ain't gonna lie, when I lost my big brother, I ain't gonna lie, that shit, I'm gonna keep this shit a buck, cause I ain't no more, you know, I ain't no lying ass nigga, that shit hurt me, that's my...
Coming from a nigga that lie.
Brother, it's my everyday nigga. We the same nigga, we the same brain. We think like, you know what I'm saying? We do everything together. When I'm downstairs sleep, this who coming downstairs, he don't get no fuck if I got a hole in the bed. He gonna come downstairs and wake me up just cause that's my big brother. Can't no any nigga just do that.
Already reeling from the passing of Jeff, he claimed in a moment of real vulnerability that the death of Scoom was the last straw where he was taken away.
Lil Scoom, that was my heart. Cause Lil Bro, the thing y'all don't know about Lil Bro, he had a sweet soul. Lil Bro always smiling. He bring us.
I could read that about him, bro. Just by him talking. He like everybody talking gangster, like nigga, I want your watch, nigga, want your jewelry. Lil Scoon was like, man, I want a family, bro. I want a wife and kids, bro. Like any nigga who talk like that, you gotta respect, bro. No matter what they doing, and they probably only doing it because they peers is doing it, and is he a product of his environment? But he could tell, you could tell he wanted to get out that shit, bro. I could just tell by looking at him, just that little quick snippet of him.
I mean, you know?
Yeah.
So like when my little brother died, and it was a month after, I took that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I had to take a minute, like, you know what I'm saying? My big brothers, they had ended up just putting me where, like, not no hospital, nothing. They just put me in a different spot so I could get my man straight and don't move off the motion.
Later, he revealed that the loss of Philly's YBC duel.
Well, this one fucked me up too, because you know what I'm saying? My people from North Philly, he was big North Philly popper. Of course, he was disrespectful, dissing ops, all that other bullshit on the bullshit. But it was just how he's the boss. He was the leader. He kind of had a little bit of smartness to him. And he was the one that was kind of guiding the youth, which he was definitely misleading them young niggas. Bruh. But he was on his way to make it out and move on from the fuckery. But he stayed in the city just a little bit too long. You might react to that video. He did an interview walking all through the hood. And the next day, bruh, he was gone. Matter of fact, we might do that. We'll do an interview on that. My boy definitely did it like his last interview through the hood. Sad RP duel, even though he was Mr. Disrespectful is what he calls himself.
Him as well.
He doing this shit genuinely. He didn't want to fade out of nothing. Folks, I ain't like, we barely, when me and Dude get on the phone, we barely even talk about music. It's about how I'm doing right now.
Y'all niggas talking about bodies and gangster shit. We know.
Fire. I'm holding
Two
up.
fucking demons on the phone.
Long live my nigga.
In a surreal moment which depicts where we're at with drill, YBC Duel was also a collab.
Dead. All three of them. Rest in peace, bro. Representing bullshit too.
Of Lil Jeff and Scooms on the track Long Live Jeffrey Dahmer. Now 7 months on from those visuals going live on YouTube, every single one of these artists has passed on. With the story of Lil Jeff, you see where the worlds of rap and the streets get far too
Did I just see a gun with the titties on it, bro? That's a whole 100 rounds on that motherfucker, boy. And this nigga got the red caution tape. Yeah, they different.
These days, the more real life dirt you've done, the more it boosts your career. And for Chicago OGs like Taysap,
for people to have that mindset and think that is absolutely fucking nuts. To think that murders and real life killings that cops have to investigate is gonna boost your career and keep your kill striving, and you gotta continue to rap and do killings and murders to keep your career flowing, bro, you're not gonna last long. You're gonna die or go to jail. It's that simple. And I don't know why people don't see the bigger picture in that.
who can see how much havoc it's wreaking. Hip-hop needs to move on from that era of IG live taunting and dead op dissing.
They been needed to do that, bro. We done lost so many niggas and so many good artists and so many good people to that fuckery. Innocent people getting hit behind this fuckery. Live streaming, really internet content creating, period. Everybody trying to be a content creator in a bad way. Like street niggas is out here really being content creators.
That's telling. That's motherfucker always talking about telling. That's telling. Try snitching. You telling on yourself.
But it's not really okay.
You selling your soul, trying to hope a label gonna catch you or something.
Right.
Like, alright, now it's cool. Like, okay, I can get you. You probably, like you say, it's art. So I can get you maybe. Alright, it's this little stigma right here. Let me play on that. But when you talking about real work and you saying like shit that's open, I'm talking about like shit that. Come on, bro. I get you need some type like a certain type of image to be the.
Literally never seen this video. I just said that same shit, bro. You talking about open cases and open shit and shit that can really be investigated, and thinking that they not gonna look into it because it's on a music song, you're crazy.
Rapper that trying to be whatever, but that's telling. You doing all that police shit, all that, that's telling. But when you just on that motherfucker just straight out, oh yeah, we did that, we smoke cause yeah, nah, that shit goofy, I ain't gonna lie.
Because when that becomes commonplace, it'll no longer yield the same kind of star-making quality. And so, they'll always have to up the ante.
They fucking mannerisms too when they rap is goofy, like bros do the same shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is corny.
And that is a terrifying thought.
And there's gonna be another motherfucker that's gonna wanna beat Lil Jeff.
Yeah.
So he gonna be like, okay, damn, Lil Jeff snorted that on there. What can I do? Shit, I'm gonna throw somebody off a bridge on live.
The funny thing is, he's speaking real facts, bro. Cause Lil Jeff wanted to be like King Von. So who wants to be like Lil Jeff now?
By how Reddit portrays him, he wasn't just some video game character. He was a real, albeit dangerous person, and to friends like JB Bin Laden, his loss was deeply felt.
When did you meet Lil Jeff?
Bro, just too comfortable on this couch, bro.
Like his big brother, that's my best friend, for real. I know him since he was like really like 6, 7,
What's he like growing up as a kid?
Bro, why they like two different human sizes, bro? Like, bro look massively big while this nigga look overly little.
Badass little kid, for real. He was a sneaky badass little kid, you know, bro. He'd be like a sneaky bad. Everything he did for real, he excelled in that shit.
You got funny Lil Jeff stories?
This one when he was a little kid. Back then we used to have little socks.
They just too cozy, bro. What they smoke? What the fuck type of drug is they on, bro? Look at his eyes. He look gone.
No, bro, was a hooper too.
Brandon Buckingham.
I put his socks on, the little hoopers, elite little Nike socks. Them bitches was they mad as hell, face red as hell.
Yeah, that's some real little brother shit.
Long live Lil Jeff, man. Long live Schoon, man. Long live LA, man. 3-4 now, man. Fuck the ops.
And unfortunately, the war that took his life and countless others shows no signs of slowing down. Recently, JB Bin Laden and his crew barely survived an ambush at a recording studio, an attack that happened while they were being filmed for a documentary by Brandon Buckingham.
Damn, they almost got the YouTuber smoked? Sheesh.
These are the final moments I filmed before we exited the recording studio, and were met by 6 masked gunmen who emptied over 60 rounds at us at close range, injuring 4 people.
The shooting happened right outside of studios. As a matter of fact, I want you to come take a look at this. One of the bullets pierced this door, and that's not the only one. We found a shell casing on the sidewalk, the same sidewalk where 4 men were shot.
And in the process, a cameraman was struck in the jugular with a bullet, narrowly escaping.
Well, there's blood all over me. Did I get hit? Or is that my hand?
Nigga out here about to die for the content. Playing with Chicago, bro. What the fuck we got going on?
Did I get hit?
Bro, you bleeding and you talking about...
Oh fuck, did I get hit?
Yeah.
Did I get hit?
Yeah.
Oh, I got hit.
Yeah.
With promises of new posthumous music...
How many times you gonna say that, bro? Call police, panicking.
Hound Lil Jeff in the works, it's clear that his legacy will live on, but he could have been so much more. Not to mention that if he never got caught up in this life, as many as 11 others might still be alive too. Stop the violence. It's your boy Luesta, and if you guys want to see more...
That's crazy. Well, that is a little intro, little story of the boy Bloodhound Lil Jeff with Mr. 11 Bodies. We're not going to go into the so-called 11 bodies that he caught. RP to those 11 victims. I mean, RP to everybody who lost his life or lost their life to this foolishness, man. All this shit is dumb. All this shit retarded. All this shit really not cool. They promoting it like it's cool. Labels paying this shit like it's cool for us to self-destruct each other, bro. Because that's the only way they figured this shit out, bro. They can't kill us. They can't hurt us. But we can kill us and we can hurt each other, bro. And they done figured that method out and they using it to their advantage. We got to break that, bro. We gotta love each other and hug another, you know what I'm saying? Don't hate one another. If you gotta hate a nigga, don't even fuck with him. Don't talk to him, don't bother him. Let the nigga be. Let a lame nigga be, bruh. Don't worry about if they lame or not. Let a fuck nigga be. If he that. But in the day, bruh, we just gotta learn to get along with each other. Cause at one time they segregated each other, bruh. We was separated from the white people. We was separated. And now, goddamn, we all together. We can't get along in a mix. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's better, bro. Black people getting along better with white people and then trying to play victim of this slavery racist shit, bro. But and then turn around and be racist and prejudiced to their own people. We got to do better. This shit got to do better. We can't keep idolizing fuck shit. Idolizing this drill shit, and I realize drill shit is one of a kind to me. Not everybody gonna be a drill artist, and everybody can be a drill artist. You got niggas who gonna stamp theyself in that genre and they naming that, but let them niggas have it. You just be a normal rapper, be a regular artist, cause all that dissing shit gonna get you killed. get you hurt, bro. And we trying to prevent that. Don't be a young nigga, be a smart nigga, bro. Be a old nigga, man. Grow old, want a family. Cause the shit dope, man. To experience real life other than them dirty, dangerous ass streets that nobody owns, that everybody claim. But that's my little spiel, man. I'm the chill life of Zo. And this is a video, man. If you heard my spiel, listened, and watched this documentary with me, ate a cookie, ate some food, whatever you did, I appreciate it. I love you, dog. You the one. You my homie. We locked in, twin. But other than that, man, for sure, like, love the support. We going up. We going big. We getting bigger than ever. We gonna keep getting bigger. We gonna keep growing. We gonna keep working, because that's for certain. It's all in the name, baby, and it just ain't a name, bro. We really put in the work. Mr. Work MachineZo. That is the video. I'm done ranting. Appreciate y'all if y'all watched. Until next time, I'll see you again.